And we're here because we're really upset about the trees and the hedges that have been cut all along the Lagan, and especially a lot, well, for us, we're local residents. So this area had beautiful sycamore trees. My friend's daughter came down, she's really upset because they've been cut down. But generally, they're talking about a flood alleviation wall, but they're not looking into like the biodiversity of the city. And it seems to us as residents, it seems that the DFI are going for the cheapest common denominator rather than looking at ways, more progressive ways of working around the trees and the wildlife and the biodiversity. So we're here today because basically we're trying to stop them cutting down any more trees until we speak to Nicola Mallon and the Minister and Angus Kerr, who's I think the Chief Civil Engineer. We just want real answers
And a proper consultation.
and a proper public consultation, which we've been asking for weeks now, and we haven't had. So we just want transparency, proper consultation. Thanks.
Well, we're here today because of a project, the Belfast Flood Alleviation Project. And our concern is to make sure that this project is managed in such a way that any damage to the environment, to the green spaces around us, to the trees and bushes and hedgerows, is kept to an absolute minimum. Unfortunately, the project to date has been characterised by a lack of communication, a lack of consultation, and a lack of transparency, even to the point where people are standing here today and are actually unsure of what the intentions of DFI are. Are they going to cut down trees, or are they going to do some other works? So first of all, we want that transparency and communication, and then we want a full environmental impact assessment. We want to know what do these works mean for the environment, the trees, the shrubs, the bushes, the animals that depend on those, the birds. And then we want a full plan for the restoration of the natural environment if this flood alleviation project it does go ahead.
Grace Bannister had planted this tree way back when, about 50 odd years ago in the 70s. And I think it's part of the local natural heritage of Stranmillis, but also part of the history of Belfast as well. And I think that basically, we are here because residents contacted us and they want us to help us preserve these trees. You know, Hundreds and thousands of people walk along the Lagan here day in, day out, and it's fantastic for their health and well-being. They really love these trees and the whole ambience that it brings with it. And really to just destroy them without, explaining to people why, and also convincing people that there are other that they've looked at other alternatives for destroying this fabulous natural heritage that we have in the city. But also we think that the Department for Infrastructure and their contractors should be much more creative in how they go about these schemes, so that they are seeking primarily to protect the wonderful natural heritage we have here, as well as protecting citizens from any flooding.